Well, we think it's never too early to jump in the pool, right, Sam?
Right. I mean, yeah, I've been in Lake Superior before at 40-degree temperature water,
Ooh,
so
no, thank you.
it's never really too early to get in the pool. In my opinion.
That's too early.
Yeah, that is too early. Connie, luckily, yes, we don't keep our pools nearly that cool. We could be talking about pool type weather in the next couple of months, but we're nowhere near that right now. Today will be pretty mild, not nearly as warm as yesterday and previous days, but we'll be in the 50s taking a look at the afternoon today. Some spotty rain off to our east right now. This rainfall's really been light so far this morning, and it will be coming to a close from west to east as we get into later on during the course of this morning. Take a look right along the parkways from Bardstown towards Elizabethtown, Lebanon Junction. That's where that rainfall is continuing as we speak. Look off to the east, though, of us from Georgetown to Frankfort, Kentucky, even towards Lexington. We're picking up a couple of light, spotty showers this morning. But overall today, that sunrise looking pretty nice so far, getting close to the sunrise hour. 7:40 or so is the official sunrise right now on this morning. And nice little glow to the city limits. We're sitting at 40 degrees. We're dealing with the northeast wind on the light side of things, and we're going to be on our way today into the 50s. So once we get through this morning and the gloomy clouds that are going to be dissipating by the noon hour, I do think it'll be a pretty nice afternoon ahead of us. 40 in Frankfort. We're also at 40 in Jefferson County, hanging on to a couple of mid-30s across the map, but really not a big deal with temperatures. It's been worse, but I just want to give you a heads up that getting out the door, there is kind of a wind factor outside out of the north and east, so our wind chill is actually dipping down well into the low to middle 30s, although Paoli this morning at 27 for your wind chill. Take a look at the afternoon. Mid-50s likely on tap for us. Some morning showers coming to a close, giving way to some afternoon sunshine today. So around the lunch hour, there may be kind of a mostly cloudy sky, but we expect more of a partly cloudy sky as we get into this afternoon. So again, Super Bowl 58 underway right around 6:30 is that kickoff. If you're going to be grilling for it, it's going to be some really nice conditions to do just that. Take a look at Futurecast. So again, the clouds this morning breaking apart as we get into the noon hour. I do think as we approach the 4 p.m. hour today, there will be plentiful sunshine outside. Temperatures should be well into the 50s, cracking the 50s here today as opposed to the 60s yesterday and days prior. Later on tonight, not terrible overnight when it comes to temperatures. Most of us scattered on either side of 40 degrees, but here comes that next band of rain inching in from our south. Rainfall will be at its heaviest east of I-65 and south of the parkways. And notice even as we approach the noon hour tomorrow, there will be some pretty steady rainfall continuing. Now, notice as well, the atmosphere does cool off enough to bring the potential for some light, wet snowflakes right around the sunset hour tomorrow. That snow really will not accumulate if any snow does form, keep in mind. So it shouldn't be too big of a deal tomorrow. It's kind of a steady rain event. We are looking at some pretty heavy rain. In fact, about an inch to maybe an inch and a quarter possibly in the forecast along into the south of Louisville. We're not in a drought anymore. Keep in mind, this rainfall definitely welcomed by many. There's our 7-day forecast. We're going to pick up plentiful sunshine again Tuesday into Valentine's Day. High temperature 56 for that holiday, and we're going to cool off a little bit more to close out the week. That's also when there will be a couple more rounds of light rain, maybe a couple of light snowflakes mixed in.